YouTube's getting it. Alright, we are live. Alright, hello everyone that's filtering in. If anyone decides to filter in. Today we're going to be doing a stream, late night stream, 9:45. It's pretty late. Just wanted to get in here. I'm a little sick, so sorry if my voice is a little nasally, but for some reason I just felt the need to stream right now. A couple of things I wanted to show off. We're going to get out of first person because we have the glasses on, but this vehicle right here is a custom vehicle that I made. Probably going to release it onto Lspdfr.com here soon. There's
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a suspect resisting arrest in Grande Sonora Desert.
We'll start that way, so we're going to jump in here. Oh, did Lspdfr really just crash? Yes, it did. Great. Okay. Let's see here. Well, let's go over there. ELS is still working, so we're going to go over there real quick. And we're going to just kill this guy. So that way it's not bugging out the game and all that the whole time. But yeah, so this car I made is a custom car that I made myself in ZModeler. It's probably going to be up for download on Lspdfr.com soon. As well as some other vehicles that's probably going to go up in a pack with a CVPI, and then maybe a Tahoe, and some other cars. I don't know yet though. I have to look into it, but we'll see. We're gonna just go ahead and pit this guy real quick and just kill him. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want to. Let's see. Okay, good. That's still working. Okay, so we can pit him first. I'm using like an alternative to Scripthook right now, since Scripthook is not currently updated for the latest version of GTA, because Rockstar likes to drop random updates on people and ruin their update. Alright. Oh, hey, my game crashed. That's cool. With this version of Scripthook, it is very, very, very unstable. GTA is, at least, so now we have to relaunch. But it's very frustrating to try and play with this being as unstable as it is, and it kind of sucks because we have to keep launching and relaunching and so on and so forth, and it's kind of a pain. I'm gonna look at, actually I'm not gonna touch anything while GTA is loading because GTA can be weird sometimes, so we're gonna let it load. I was going to look at the replay of the stream to see if the quality's working right, but we're just going to wait a minute. But yeah, so another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed before the game crashed, the pet I was using, it's a special pet that I was able to get from someone who was able to send it to me privately. It's a pretty cool little ped. It's the same one that they use on the DOJ servers for the sheriff ped. It's pretty cool. And yeah, but when we get back in game, I'll show off the car more before the game actually crashes, and I'll show kind of everything that's in the Explorer. The CVPI and all that stuff is still being worked on, but yeah, it's pretty neat. So I like it, at least. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It will come with 2 different textures on it. All the cars will, at least. We'll go ahead and set it to daytime so we can see what we're doing. We'll just go ahead and put on real-time duration, and we'll also set the weather to extra sunny, and we're actually going to go up to the county where it's less laggy, because for some reason with the Scripthook alternative I get really low FPS in GTA for some reason. Don't know why, couldn't tell you, but yeah, so we're out here now. We'll go ahead and spawn the car. So with this texture, it spawns white for the sheriff one, and then the reason it's like that is I set it up like that on purpose. That way I could come over here and utilize the in-game paints because it looks better with this texture. I think this is kind of like a ghosted style sheriff texture, which I like a lot. I don't know, it's just my personal preference. While we're on textures, I'll go ahead and go through and show you the police texture for it, the PD. So we'll come over here to livery, and here's the LSPD texture. It's pretty simple, just a white door on it, with the word police written on the side. On the top we have LSPD with a little bit of American flag, and then you know, obviously all the wording on the back. So that's the PD texture. We're gonna switch it back to the sheriff for the time being because that's what we're gonna be using here in a minute. But if we go into the first person view, I have the FOV mod installed, so that's why my view's like as deep as it is. But you'll see we have the visor lights up there, which you can see better from out here. So we have the visor lights. Back in the inside, we have the Garmin nav right up the front, like the little GPS thing. We have the police computer. We're going to get out here, and so that way we can get a better view. But we have the center console, which the way the light's hitting it right now makes it look chrome. And then we have the MDT right there. I believe it's the iForce by HP DeskJet. It was part of his Christmas development pack, I think. And then we have the little Motorola mic, the siren controller, as well as the Motorola radio right there. In a previous version, there was weapon racks and all that in, but it just made the file size too big for GTA, so I had to remove some things. If we come in here, we'll open up all the doors. I'm going to go ahead and pull forward a little bit too, but we'll open up all the doors. So we'll go over here to vehicle options, vehicle doors and windows, and then open all vehicle doors. We'll jump back out here. That just closed that one, but that's alright. There's not really a whole lot going on in the trunk, just a partition back there, as well as the traffic advisor right there. Back here we have the partition, some window bars on the vehicle, and all that, and then over here just, you know, more of the same view. We have the watch guard up there too. I really like that. We have the big antenna on the side here. It's not wobbly or anything. Not sure how to do that yet. I'm still kind of learning how to model and all that. But if we start it back up, we'll go ahead and close the doors. And we'll go ahead and go back into third person. We have the Sentina push bumper on there, the FPIU version. This is by this is by Turtlewee or Turtley. It's pretty cool. I put those lights in there on the push bumper. It doesn't normally come with lights, but I decided I want lights on there. We have the Wheelin' Liberty. I believe it's Rogan's model, converted to a Z-Modeler 3 file by, God, what's his name? I forget what his name is. It'll be in the credits in the final release, though. And then I made some changes to the patterns and all that. Is that the window bar sticking out? No, it's not. It's just the glass reflecting weird. Yeah, so then on the roof we have antennas and all that. And that's about it. We'll go ahead and jump in and I'll show you guys the pattern more. So, this is not the pattern that it'll come with. This is a basic pattern, which is just alternating. The pattern I usually like to use is, and this will probably be set to the pre-config in the ELS file. Once I figure out how to do that, I haven't really toyed with that yet. So we'll do E38, and then I like to do E13 for the secondary, and then I just leave the warnings as is because it doesn't really do anything. But so stage 1 is just that. We'll go ahead and turn that off. But stage 1 is that, and nothing else. Stage 2, the outer lights flashing, as well as this on the light bar. And then stage 3 is everything flashing, including the little mirror intersectors and all that. The spotlight lights up. You can't really see it too well in the daytime. We'll go ahead and set it to night here in a second, but and then here we'll do this. Let's go night so you can see the lights better. Real-time duration night. There we go. So now you can kind of see the spotlight better. If you look in front of me, it illuminates quite a bit, a lot more on the left side than it does on the right side. This particular model though doesn't do a super good job of lighting up on the actual spotlight itself, but it's alright. And then again, here are the lights at night, which look really good in my opinion. I like this flash pattern, the way I've configured it. So yeah, I mean that's the FPIU right there. And then obviously we have takedowns here. We have the steady burns. The steady burns toggle with the or I'm sorry, the takedowns toggle with the steady burns, which I do like a lot. There's no emissions for it because of the way I have it set up in ZModeler, but it is kind of nice because we can turn on the secondary lights right there, and those can flash while we have the takedowns on, which is kind of cool. This little thing, and then there's no actual takedown lights for lights emissions or anything like that. But I think what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead, jump out of this. We're gonna get rid of all our weapons, and then we'll go ahead and what do we want to do first? We'll go ahead and go on duty this way. Actually, you know what? We're gonna save our car first, so I don't have to redo everything. So we'll go vehicle, save. Alright, and we're not gonna put in, I don't think we're gonna need engine upgrades on it. It should be fine without it. It's pretty quick as is. The police 3 slot at least. We'll go in here. We'll go on duty. Hopefully nothing crashes. Fingers crossed. What's up, Billiam William? Oh, my mic is very low. Okay, hold on. I'll look at that in just a second. Hold on. Let me just get all of this sorted first. We'll go ahead and use this fast. Yeah, we can mess with the rest of that out there. I will fix my mic in just a moment. Okay, we don't want any of this. We can just grab this one. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and park this guy right here. Since we're really not going to be using that one, we're going to be using this one. And then I'll look at my mic in a second. Hold on. Alright, let's Alt-Tab here. Let me just look at the playback and see how low it is. It's buffering a lot. Hold on. Refresh, please. Vehicle right here. Oh, here we go. Oh. Since we're really not going to be using that one, we're going to be using this one. And then I'll look at my mic in a second. Hold on. Alright, let's Alt-Tab here. Let me just look at the playback and see. So it looks like the microphone's working just fine, Bill. I think that is something on your end. Your volume's probably down, to be honest with you. It's better now. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and come up here. What do we have? We have our pistol. We're going to put a flashlight on that. Again, Lspdfr is going to be very unstable right now because I don't have the legitimate script hook in. I have like an alternative that doesn't work very well, but it will have to do for now. We'll come over here to close pads, or close menu under the pads, and we're going to put on all this. Yeah, there we go. We want that. And then we want our hat. Yeah, we want this right there. There we go. And then we're just gonna leave sunglasses off for now. And yeah, and then we'll also go ahead and put on some armor. I forgot to, I turned it down. Okay. And then all that. Also, we have a new shotgun installed here. It's a Benelli. I forget who made it. I think it was Jerdiah or something like that. But we're going to jump in our Explorer that just is fresh out of Z-Modeler, and we're going to go ahead and get on patrol. I believe we're going to be 10-8. Yeah, we're available for calls, so we'll see what comes over the net. Hopefully, it doesn't crash too much on us. I know that is definitely a possibility because of the, like I said again, ScriptHook is not currently up to date. And I'm using an alternative just to work my ASI mods like ELS and things like that. So yeah, we'll have to see though, but we're just gonna kind of cruise around real quick, or cruise around Sandy Shores, see what's going on over here. It doesn't look like there's much going on.
We have citizens reporting an attempted arson attack in Grapeseed.
We have an arson attack in Grapeseed, so I've never tried that call out before, and I'm worried that if I try it, it's going to crash my game. So I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to go with call outs that are tried and true.
Ocean 1, we can get that.
That I know won't crash. Basically going to look for a reason to stop this guy right here. We'll go ahead and pull up behind him, and we'll do a plate check on him. He actually might be a little intoxicated. He swerved off his lane.
Attention Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a traffic alert plate for a kidnapper. 7, Sam, Frank, X-ray, 393, no, 1099.
This guy. He's driving a little bit recklessly.
This is Ocean 1, we can get that.
How does the radio work? What do you mean the radio? Like the in-game radio for music or for police radio? Alright, we're gonna be out at 10-11 with a black Sadler license plate 47 Sam Frank X-ray 393. Excuse me, sorry for coughing so much. We'll go ahead and turn our spotlight on this guy, and we'll go ahead and get out with him. So right now I'm basically just looking to see if he's intoxicated, because that's going to be the reason for the stop. Hey there, sir. Going to be stopping you today because you were driving a little bit erratic back there. You have your driver's license on you? It's going to be a Chris Daniels. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a head check on him. Dispatch, can you run a 1027, 1029 on a Chris Daniels, common spelling on both, 1125, 83. Okay, valid, no active warrants. We're going to come over here, ask him if he's had anything to drink tonight. Got nothing better to do, of course not. Okay, well, driver, if you would be so kind as to step out of the vehicle, I'm going to go ahead and do a field sobriety test on you. So, lower arm has needle marks, okay. You done any illegal narcotics or anything like that? I see you have needle marks on your arm there. No? Alright, well, we're going to start with a breathalyzer test. It's going to be a field sobriety test. Just go ahead and blow into this for me. And, based on that, we'll go from there. So, you blew negative on that. But based on those trace marks and those needle marks that you got on your arm, I'm going to go ahead and do a drug swab test on you. Test to see if you're under the influence of anything. Police radio. How does the police radio work? Like it works the same as it normally does. So basically I just hit C and it has all the options there, and I cycle through the menu and it does different things. So he's positive for meth and marijuana. So he's going to be driving under the influence. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead, turn him around, put him in handcuffs. But yeah, so police radio has worked the same way it always has. I don't know if you've used it before, if you haven't used it before, but basically it has features like, I'll cycle through them. We have like plate check, we have a panic button, which if I were to hit that, then that would call for, call a bunch of units here to help me if I was like getting shot at or something. We have prisoner transport, which would come and pick this guy up. We have ped check, which is basically a license, like a name check on him for dispatch. We have a tow truck service to pick up vehicles and all that we want towed. We have female units to come search female pedestrians that we stop. Since we are a male unit, it's for more of a realism's sake. We have an insurance company. I'm not entirely sure what that one does. I've never used it. We have an ambulance, which is what you would think it would do. It come and provide emergency medical services. We have the fire department, which we come and put out fires if like a vehicle's on fire or something, and then we're back to the top to plate check. We're going to get out of that, though, and what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and pat him down and make sure he doesn't have any weapons or anything on him like that. Kind of looks like a Guy Fieri sort of character, if you ask me, with that like flame hat and all that. I don't know, just kind of reminds me of that. So we found a clown mask, illegal prescription pills, so probably prescription pills that aren't in his name, and a lollipop. Nothing wrong with having a lollipop, or really a clown mask. Clown mask is a little suspicious, but the prescription pills are what's going to do him in here. So we're going to go ahead and grab him, and we're going to take him over to our vehicle here. And we're going to put him in the back. I don't believe I have a vehicle search script. I might. I'll have to look. I don't think I do. I'm going to try it, though. And if not, then I'll just tow the car. So we'll have him in there for now. And then, let's see here. Here's the backup menu, by the way. I haven't used this yet. We can also call for a supervisor. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. There's a lot of things we can call here. Huh. Can we'll request it.
Probably
gonna need a flatbed for this guy.
Assistance required
because
in
it's a
Sandy
pickup
Shores.
truck. So we have a flatbed coming. We'll have them pick it up. And then from there, we'll call for a transport unit for the guy we have in the back of our vehicle. But yeah, this is the ped that DOJ uses for their sheriff. I was lucky enough to come in contact with someone that had access to the ped and that was willing to give it to me, which is pretty cool. Very nice of them. But yeah, it's a really nice ped. I really like it. Anyways, let's go ahead and call for prisoner transport. Oh, yep, that.
Assistance required.
Great. Great. Okay. Hey. And that's what happens when you get in the driver's seat of my patrol car. And that's going to leave that radio static going the rest of the time. Am I really going to have to restart again? If I am, I'm going to be very upset. Let's see if we can just force or reload or load plugin Lspdfr first response. Okay. Okay, yeah, it broke everything, because now the menu's not working, so we have to restart the game again. Great. Again, cannot wait till ScriptHook V is updated. It'll be so nice when it's updated. But it is not right now, and that makes me sad, because that means I am stuck using these bad alternatives that don't work the way that ScriptHook does, because ScriptHook is great and is stable, and this stuff is not, unfortunately. But anyways, we're gonna be starting streaming again, hopefully more here on the weekends, especially once LSPDFR 0.4 comes out. I'm really looking forward to that. I think what I'm going to do is when that does come out is I'm going to do a live stream of that, but I'm going to do it to where it is just 0.4 installed, completely vanilla. Just kind of check it out. Vanilla as in just everything base GTA and whatever comes with LSPDFR 0.4. And we'll check that out and see what's up with that. But I'm really looking forward to the release of that, but obviously that can't come out, I don't think, until ScriptHook is updated, which hopefully will be soon. I'm hoping he has it updated by this week, or by the end of this week, so tomorrow basically, or Monday, because that there's a lot of mods that depend on script hook, like a lot. So see, there you can see loaded plugin ASI support for Rage plugin hook. That's what I'm using right now, and it doesn't work very well. It's better than nothing though, and hats off to the guy that made it for the event that, you know, script hook isn't updated and GTA gives us surprise updates, which seems to be happening more and more nowadays. So I'm definitely grateful that there is something that allows me to jump in and run my ASI plugins and all that and still play the game, just not necessarily as well as I would be if I was using script hook. But we're gonna come back. Oh god. Oh, yawn niche. Come back over here. We're gonna go ahead and set the time to oh boy. Set the time to, we'll do noon. And we'll do the weather as extra sunny. And let's go time, real time duration. Weapons remove all. And we'll get our head ready. Go to do that. Close menu, and we'll scroll all the way up to spot 1. Grab that, and then go over here. We'll go weapons. It's better to get our weapons before we start Lspdfr, so that way it doesn't bug out, because for some reason there's weird stuff that I think that has to do with that, with this with that when we're using this like script hook alternative. I'm just gonna stop talking about it and just do what I do, because I'm sure probably the like one of you that's watching is getting tired of listening to me say script hook alternative all the time. So we're not gonna need a flashlight, I don't think, because we're gonna be doing daytime. We already do have our vest. What we will do though is we'll get our car set up. Okay. Color. Graphite, save, excellent, and then we're also going to need to do our flash pattern, so we'll come over here, set this to 38, set this to 13, and boom, close that out. Alright. Go ahead and force our duty. Force duty. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Alright. We're available now, so we can go and patrol around. Lights should be, yeah, lights are bright enough during this time of day, I think. Yeah, they're alright. Alright. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll over towards like Grapeseed and all that, and kind of branch out.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a 1099 in Sandy Shores.
You know, another thing we're going to do real quick is we're going to pull over here and we're going to get out of Discord. We're going to actually just do it this way. We'll go ahead and come over here. Oh, I have 2 Discords running. That was interesting. Okay, there we go. There we go.
This is Ocean 1, we can get that.
Alright, we're back available. What is going on over here on the side of the road? Okay, just pulling up there. Guess there's nothing really illegal about that. It is a rest stop, I guess. This guy's driving kind of slow. We'll do a plate check on him. See if he's got anything illegal on him.
Target vehicle license plate 08 Lincoln Ida Victor 689. A traffic violation. A warrant issue.
Alright,
proceed with caution.
Out for him. So we're gonna pull him over, get him off to the side of the road here, or her. believe it's a her, actually. I believe it's a female that's driving the vehicle. We'll go ahead and get out and pull them out. Gonna go ahead and get our gun out and ready, just in case. Hey there, ma'am. Go ahead and get out of the vehicle for me. Hey, don't be walking away. Go and put your hands behind your back for me.
Boys in the pen are gonna love you.
Angel Roman, are you on PS4? No, I'm not on PS4. You can't play. I'm on PC. You can only play Lspdfr on PC. It doesn't work on consoles. And you can only get like vehicle mods and things like that on PC. So yeah, I'm not on PS4. Sorry. We'll go ahead and pat you down. Real quick. She has a pocket knife, a cell phone, and some pepper spray on her. So we'll go ahead and grab her. We're going to put her in the back of our unit. And we're going to run her in our system.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We've got an officer in need of assistance in Sanchiansky Mountain Range.
Traffic stop backup required. We're going to be unavailable for that right now. Subject is wanted. So what we're going to do is, since the prisoner transport things are not working, we'll go ahead and take care of her in just a moment. But what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead, call for a tow truck for this guy.
Backup required in Grapeseed.
So we'll get a tow truck out here for that. And we're going to have to take her in ourselves, which we can't technically drop her off because the drop-off point is broken. So we're going to have to do some unlegit stuff. We'll go ahead and depart from here, and we will hang a right out on this dirt road here. And we're gonna... Oh, good, the game crashed. That's great. You know, I think on that note, I'm just going to stop streaming because this is the 4th time the game has crashed in the past 32 minutes, and I'm getting really frustrated of relaunching. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be streaming more once once Script Hook V is updated and I can actually play properly. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.